Randrianirina was among the thousands of young people who joined protests in Madagascar complaining about a lack of services from the government. The demonstrations forced President Andry from power.
Instead of spending money on the needs of the population, he spent money on stadiums and cable car, which are things that we don't even need in our daily lives. What we need is electricity, water, basic commodities.
At the heart of public anger is a $170 million cable car completed earlier this year. Critics say the project, constructed with French loans, is evidence of misplaced priorities and corruption.
The cable car was meant to ease traffic in Antananarivo, but the cost of a ticket was 6 times more than a bus ride, putting it out of reach for most people here. Critics say not only was it expensive, it also increased Madagascar's debt. The cable car operated for just a few weeks before it was damaged during the protests.
3/4 of people here live in poverty and corruption is rampant. Colonel Randrianirina now leads a transitional government and is promising reform and stability. The African Union is threatening sanctions after the military coup. Madagascar is still recovering from previous sanctions imposed after another coup in 2009.
In my opinion, the problem is not to fight against corruption or to resolve corruption, but it is the same thing as theft or HIV. The problem is that people have no security. That means that they are afraid that tomorrow they have no roof above their head. They don't have anything to eat. So we have to fight against poverty. Once poverty reduces, corruption will be eradicated.
Transparency International ranks Madagascar 140th out of 180 countries in its corruption index. Political analyst Luke Freeman says it's a major problem.
Let's not forget that corruption was one of the main causes which Gen Z were attacking the government for. So they will want to see that addressed, and that is part of a systemic change. That's not just a political facade. You can't tackle corruption on a facade level.
The president has named businessman Rajoelina as the new prime minister. He has links to the former regime. While the government's promised transparency, critics warn this could be another reshuffling of the same politicians. A new government may be in power, but for many here, the question remains, will it be any different this time? Fahmida, Al Jazeera, Antananarivo.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.